to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida. Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida Atlantic's offense takes the field to start this game off. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. So Georgia Tech's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Action on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's King. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity of playing with a sense of urgency for the second half of the season, David. I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
That's caught. It's McGee. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try the left side. Creates a little space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. You got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's first and 10. Back to throw, it's King. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Gets away from one. He's got space. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. On first down, here comes this offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll run the sneak for it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Buys a little extra time. He turns it loose to the left. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule.
Snags it inside the 20, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They think there's room to run to the right here. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's King. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Just a short pass to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The give to the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
To throw, it's King. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. At the 35, he's got room. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over because nobody was covering. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know these guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Oh, they're after him. Gets it to the back. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's King. Blasted as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. He's going to take off.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on it.
To the air, it's King. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. He has the first and still on his feet. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. To the ground, he's got it again. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. He has 89 yards on the ground and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Off the play fake on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. On target over the middle. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now on third down for this offense. Direct snap. Oh, better look out. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Roberts. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Looking downfield, it's King. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Going over the top. Makes the grab at the 30. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10.
That's a first down for you guys.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't call it in bounds.
Well, he's looked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Hatchett.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Grab near the marker. It's Horn.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Brings it in down the left side. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Finds the tight end. Really short gain on that one, defense all over it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And it's no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking for a man. It's King. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. Makes the catch. Touchdown Owls. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Leaves it with the back. And that ball's free behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Give to the running back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to run it in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate, and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Barges ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Owls. With unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Back to throw, it's King. Picked off, what a play to set him up.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I wouldn't keep this up if I'm on offense.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this third and long from the 20. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Florida Atlantic tries to move the chains on fourth down. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown,
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Georgia Tech, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Using his legs, it's Strudovsky. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They've got the screen set up. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until...
There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snagged in the middle. It's Card. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Loss of 7.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Caught in the backfield. It's Horn.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
How good have they been on 3rd down today? And another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. The option look. Quick toss. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Leaves it with the running back. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? To give as they work on that clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll get this drive going from the 17. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's King. Buys a little time. Shakes off the defender.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Catches it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them.